Hey guys, just want to say hello to all the YouTubers. I'm back again, and what I'm going to do today is to make a complete strip of my Tanfoglio Witness 1911 BB gun. Yeah, I'm just going to do some makeover, and to make it easy for me to put them back together, I thought I want to take this video complete strip of my 1911 BB gun. So I'm gonna do it in three parts: the slide, the lower frame, and the magazine. So I'm gonna start with the slide this time. And I'm just gonna remove the piston housing as well. There's the Allen screw that holds the piston housing. There's actually a piston spring in here that looks like this, but I have to remove it earlier in the process because I have to be very careful with this one. If you break this one, it's gonna be difficult to find a replacement because currently the airsoft replacements are much different, much bigger than this one. So this is the piston housing, and that's the piston itself. It's got a small piece of plastic inside that stops the BB from getting inside here, but sometimes they do, especially when there's a BB in the chamber and then you rack it again, so it goes inside the piston. So that's how it looks like. And that's the piston there, and that's the piston head. If I get a chance, I would like to remove that as well, but not at this time. I'm gonna do some makeover of the outer barrel as well, and that's the inner barrel inside there. I'm gonna remove this because I'm gonna remodel that one. I mean, do something with that one. So there's a small opening there, and as you can see, there's a small portion of the pin that projects inside that opening. So you just have to push that. And there it comes out. And this thing will pop out. So just like I said in my earlier in earlier comments I have, there's a plastic that wraps around the tip of this 4.5 inner barrel. I think that plastic makes it 6, because I do believe that this is also compatible with the 6mm airsoft gun, this outer barrel. That's why it's got this plastic here, just to configure with this 6mm outer barrel. That's the inner barrel, the 4.5, with the hub, and inside there's a rubber hub as well, and a very small hop up there, fixed hop up. If you want to take this off, you can. There's just 2 screws there that you have to remove. So I think I'm completely done with the upper, or the slide. That's how the slide looks like. The front sight is riveted, so I'm not going to take it off. The rear sight, it's got 2 screws in there, but I won't bother taking it off, because if I do, it might loosen when I put it back together, so I'll let it stay like that. So I'm just going to do something with this in the next couple of weeks. That's why I'm stripping this off. And now for the lower frame, I'd like to start with the thumb safety. As you can see, there's no spring already there, because I've taken off the detent spring and the stopper. So that's it, the thumb safety. Then the trigger pin, that one there. On the other side is a screw thing. There it is. And just push back a little bit. Sometimes it's difficult to take it out. I got the pin here for the mainspring housing. And that's the mainspring housing. That's the group safety. The sear spring. That's the trigger pin that I pulled out from that hole there. And that's the disconnector. It comes with this thing as well. There, a kit for the valve knocker inside. So I'm just ready to pull this thing out. This inner thing, this is the lower frame. There's an inner thing as well inside the lower frame. So there's a screw there that you have to take off. And when you pull the inner thing out of the lower frame, hold it from the rear end, because this thing can come off easily, this part here. So if I were you, I'll hold it here and then pull it out. So what's left of this is the lower frame, the trigger, and the magazine stopper or magazine release. This is the main part of the gun, which has the valve knocker, the disconnector, and this thing as well, together with the valve knocker, the hammer, together with the strut. So it comes off easily, like I said, like that. And you might as well be very careful, because there's a spring there that holds the valve knocker. So in my case, I don't want it popping out, so yeah, it's like that. And this is the hammer, the classic hammer, and the strut. And this is the thing that stops the trigger when you half cock it or you pull it back. And this is the disconnector. I think in my case this needs replacement sometime soon, because it's made of alloy, and with the action of the slide it becomes smashed at the tip. So I think it's a good idea to find a steel replacement for this one. So yeah, that's it. That's just about everything about the lower frame. So this time I'm going to take off the magazine magazine release. There it is. And that's the trigger. Comes out with a bow. So that's it. Mainspring housing, the inner chassis or housing, the valve knocker and its components, disconnector, magazine release, grip safety, hammer, trigger, and this one. I need to take this off as well. That's it. That's for the lower frame. And I'm gonna move on to the magazine. The magazine. I don't know if my time allows me to do the magazine together with this slide and the lower frame, but if I can't, I'll just do another video of this magazine. It's not going to take a lot of time, but I don't want to be rushing off. So that's the upper frame, and this is the slide. This is the lower frame here, and the magazine will come up next. Thank you for watching.